am Favour. Ramo just finished her own stuff and then it's now time for me to do my own stuff. So I'm here today, we're just going to talk about the rainy season and everything that comes with it. So I have two gentlemen here to help me talk about that, and then from there we'll go to other people to actually share their experience today. So sir, can you please tell us your name? And
my name is Chernoge. I'm a university student. I'm studying law. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. So let me go to him and then we'll come back to him. So what's your name? From
UTG, University of the Gambia.
Okay, so you are both
Yeah,
from
we are
UTG.
both.
Okay, that's amazing. So today is the first day in the combo year that we actually see rain, and they came with a lot of wind and it was unexpected and so. So what do you have to actually say about the rainy season?
What do I have to say about rainy season? I think we've been expecting it, I would say, but not here. I don't think we've been expecting it that much because most people here don't farm. But I believe most of the people in the rural Gambia who actually rely on the rainy season to farm the things they use to feed themselves and their families, I think they've been expecting it that much. But for us here, I've not seen many farmers. Some of us actually have some gardens, but I think the rain is mostly appreciated by people in the rural Gambia because they rely purely on agriculture to their families. So I think
Okay, most people do say that rain is a blessing, rain is a blessing, which I actually do agree with. But there has been a problem, if we even look at it, even in Ghana, you know, with the rain killing people, destroying properties. So when you actually saw how heavy this rain was with the wind and everything, were you kind of scared? I know you're talking about it being good for agriculture, but in the long run, were you thinking, oh, this will not be good for us?
No, I don't think that there's anything bad with rain. I believe that rain is a blessing, it's something from God. And yes, sometimes disasters happen due to rain. I think disasters come from a lot of things that are good. Water is good, rain is good. We use it for agriculture. Yet sometimes when it over happens, when there's too much rain, when there are floods, people suffer at the end of the day. These are things that are divine. I cannot question why God chooses to use rain to let people farm, let things grow, and at the same time use it to destroy some other people's lives. So that's something that I cannot question. I'm actually not scared or afraid in any way. I believe inshallah we're going to have enough rain. It's going to be okay. Agriculture will be fine. And I'm not expecting too much heavy rains this year. And I don't think there will be floods and stuff like that.
Okay, so let us connect this kind of with the government, because we don't expect it. We don't expect disasters, but they do happen due to rain. So what measures do you think that the government should actually put in place to actually cater for anything that might happen due to rain?
The government has a role to play, and as individuals too, I think we have a role to play. I think the government needs to. In fact, I think we have agencies that are in place. Like we have the National Disaster Management Agency. When issues like disaster happen due to rain, either due to floods or issues of that nature, the National Disaster Management Agency do come in place to help. They help victims, but I think what the government should do right now, the biggest problem that the Gambian people have during the rainy season is road. Mostly our roads have problems. There are roadblocks all of the time. Some of our roads have a lot of potholes. There is so much water that vehicles find it very difficult to pass. I think these are things that the government need to work on. I think they need to mend our roads, and they also need to make sure they provide enough healthy drainage systems, especially in the capital, Banjul and Serekunda. These places, they are overflowed, they are filthy, they look so dirty during the rainy season. I think this is something that the government needs to work on. They need to sanitize the area. And one of the things that they need to focus on is helping have a healthy and of course a clear drainage system, so that water will be able to flow freely around without being blocked somewhere, because all these things causes diseases and all of those issues. So I think the government needs to work on that.
Okay, I do agree. But by the way, it's raining. Where are you going with your bag?
I just closed from work, and I met my friend who's actually a camera guy. So you see he's holding the tripod, I'm holding his camera for him. So that's it. I'm just from work, and this is not my bag, this is my friend's bag. He's a camera guy. I have a camera in here, and here he holds the tripod. I'm just carrying it for him.
Okay, but if I can remember, you said you were a student.
Yes.
And you didn't want to tell us where you worked. So we are curious, we are all curious. So tell us where you work.
Why should I tell you where I work?
We want to know. You mentioned your working place.
My working place is a secret. You should know that I'm not going to school because you're a student right now. University is closed until September, so I picked up a job for the summer. So I'm trying to make some money
for school reasons.
Okay, which is a top secret, by the way.
Top
It's
secret,
not
yeah.
telling us. So, sir, let us move to you. We just want to know, for you, a few things. Were you expecting this rain? And then how did you actually work on it?
Oh, to be honest, I was not expecting it. Yeah. Dama nekkoon suñ biir office bi rek yéen a gis asamaan bi muy xam yëpp a ngi lifin once rek ma gis sa ngelaw bi commencé di lifin yeah. So I was not expecting it. Yeah.
But were you scared? Because I met with someone that was like, oh my god, I am scared due to this thing might actually take my house, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So were you actually scared?
No, actually, I was not. I was not scared about that.
What? You were not scared?
No. I was
Oh
not
my
scared.
god. I think he's a superhero. He wasn't scared. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. So what message do you have for all of us, the Gambia? Do you have something you want to tell us, like take caution due to this or that? What message do you actually have to us on the matter of the rainy season?
Yeah, okay. Alam mo mga wax moy na xam nga you see some people ñoo xamantene dañ dee nekk di jaay ci bori yoon bi daal ci bori ndox yi fu moo ko woon so da nga gis ne dañ dee mën a sànni mbalit ci biir réew mi so dama bëgg a xam people ñu avoid loolu noonu because suñ defee loolu noonu taw bi su ñëwee ndox bi fu mu war a taw
Okay, thank you, sir. So, thanks to the two gentlemen. Oh, by the way, where are you coming from? I have to ask the same question.
I'm coming
Because
from work.
his work is a top secret.
Yeah.
But we don't want yours to be top secret. So tell us.
I'm working at Flame Product.
Oh, really? So what do you want to tell us about your place?
Yeah, we do videos today, we specialize on documentary.
So does this rain actually bring more revenue or less revenue to your working place?
No, it doesn't bring
It doesn't have an impact?
but
Wow. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you to the two gentlemen for actually being with us. So let's go out in the street and ask more people questions, you know. Wow. Look at how it is. You see? It's actually, the road is actually bad. And then this is just a little amount of rain. So I wonder when we have those 7 days rains and then 4 days rains, how is it going to be? It's actually bad. So let's see if we'll see more people to actually tell us their experience today because due to the rain. Wow. And it's still drizzling. It hasn't actually stopped. See, we have this gentleman, by the way. Let's meet him. Hi, Nathan. So he's actually running away from us. But let's continue. Maybe luckily we'll see a few people that want to actually engage with us to actually talk about the rain. But it seems like the rain has actually dried everyone into their homes, and then the street is kind of empty. You can see that there's no one here. So let's just end the show from here, and then we'll bring you another edition of this Gambia Rain Special. Till next time, I was your presenter, Favour Odion. Thank you.